the start of the second half here, round 17, match day live. The ball's up and then down back in the mud. Tried to be kicked off the ground a couple of times. Through the middle of the pack, the umpire will come in and ball it up. Thrown in the air. McFarlane, Mitchell, wrapped up for Thomson. And the umpire will have to come in and do it all again. So, third bounce in the middle. McFarlane to do the ruck work. Up against Symes, the side of the pack. Jones, handball out, flicked out quickly to Clark. Got it free to Stephen McLeod at half back for Thomson. Drives it towards half forward. Coming across though Fletcher. Read the ball better. Arched his back and went with a right foot kick towards half forward. Sean O'Neill though comes across the other way. Does well for Thomson. Long kick to a vacant half forward flank. Martin leads out in the race, then slips over the crucial stage. Sold Lamarkia. Went right, then goes left, then goes with a handball. Back, missed a target though.
No.
And goes back towards half forward. They're under pressure. Pratt now, he's wrapped up. He gets the hands over the top to nobody in particular. Sold Lamarkia has to follow it up. Tried to keep it in play. Did so, then a kick off the ground. Gained 20 metres. Trevor Fletcher comes across again. And wants to switch play and does very nicely. Sees Gergich in the last line of defence for Bell Post Hill, right in the goal square, takes the mark. He's got Moreland wider. He's kicking into the sun though, so it's a bit difficult. Try and spot somebody up. He goes long, outside 50. Looking for Martin, who goes up. Barton there as well. Off hands to the side of the pack and out of bounds for a throw-in. Tab on the ground for Thomson. McFarlane doing the ruck work up against Symes. McFarlane got it down in the contest. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. Still 50 out from the Tigers' goal. Kicking to the eastern end in the third term. Need a couple of quick ones, Kel, don't they?
Yeah, definitely. They just need at least two. As long as they're about 3 goals behind at the start of the last, I think it's as close as they can or need to be. Right,
so the ball from the contest. Thomson with the numbers high. Kick towards centre half forward. McLeod has to stand under it. McLean comes fourth man. Can't take it with him. Now McLeod tried to play for a free kick. Did he get one in the end? Yes, he did. In the middle of the ground, Stephen McLeod plays on quickly. Right foot kick, long towards Carr. Pushed off the ball by Gergich. McLeod's over the top of it as well. Jackson can't take it with him. Handball over the top towards McLean. His quick little handball to Jones. Left it behind though, under pressure. Spills free and overall can't keep it in. It's out of bounds in the right.
For the Bell Post Hill, attacking now. Throw back into play. Symes dumps the ball back. Sorry, wrong end of the ground. Lost which way we're going. Ends up with Pisano. Kicks round the corner. Don't know if he went for a touch, but he's found it. As I said, McFarlane now doing the ruck work up against Symes. So both young kids doing a good job for their respective clubs. Good tap out there from McFarlane. Lewis able to tap the ball further afield, running onto it or approaching the ball as Hole's fine. Goes back in with hands to May. May comes through the middle of the ground, goes looking for Pyle. He falls over. Atkinson. Oh my God. The contest in football is slowly going out the door here, I can tell you. Jamie Pyle gets the ball, goes wide. Robbie May's pushed on, runs inside 50. Bab from behind. Chase, good. Kicks into the goal square. I'll tell you what, it's a good bit of carry there, and the goal has been scored by Robbie May. His first goal.
Symes up against McFarlane. Symes gets it down. Mitchell roves the pack. Pisano's there as well. Moreland from the middle, had it, lost it, and then got ridden to the ground. Was that a push in the back tail? Ball last. McFarlane. Symes gets it down. Out of the mud patch. Moreland. Dragged it back in, and he couldn't get rid of it. McFarlane had it, lost it, got it away again. Strods off the ground. Oh, jeez, it just sits in the middle. O'Neill. Tom gets it away. Bab tried to tap it onto Mitchell. He's gets a fresh air shot. Pisano through the middle. Finally, the ball comes out to Fantella, who's playing on the Dale Smith wing on the outer side. Goes towards Pyle. Mark claimed and taken by Jamie Pyle in between wing and half forward on the outer side. Venner gives him a lead. He goes in that direction now. Goes up the big fella. Punched away at the back by Clark. Does well. Second effort was good too. Handball wasn't as great, but had some support. Pratt was there. Wants to switch play. Back to Sean O'Neill. Can come to commentary box side towards McLeod, who can take the mark. He's got Matthews on his outboard. He's got, terrible kick though. Turned over. Pisano got in front of Jacker. Left foot kick towards half forward. He turned it over. So skill level not at its greatest there. Denneman takes the mark, left half back. He chips the ball towards Mitchell, takes the mark. Still on defensive 50. So, Mitchell comes towards us on the commentary box side, looking for McLeod up in front though. Rob May takes the mark. Switches the ball back inboard. Sean Lewis takes the mark. Over the top to Tobin. Has to sit and wait for it, but he's got a bit of time by himself. Still 60 out from goal. Pretty congested. He's got Venner long. He chips the ball, though, towards a leader pile. Good play, good mark. He takes it and will shoot for goal from 50 out. Directly in front. He's kicked 1 goal this afternoon. And a chance for Bellpost Hill's 9th of the day. So Jamie Pyle kicking to the city end. 50 out, directly in front. Left foot comes in. Gives it everything he's got, and it looks pretty good off the boot. Has it got the distance? No, it's play on, just a couple of metres short. And coming across Baseley on hands and knees, couldn't keep it in, out of bounds.
Do the ruck work up against McFarlane. Ball thrown back in. Venner gets to the front, taps it backwards. Kicked off the ground by McLeod, only as far as Symes. He can't pick it up. Atkinson's on hands and knees. I'll tell you what, it was a fair effort. He's ground. Ends up with Lima. Steps inside 50. Loads up. Goes long. Has got the distance. Accuracy a question? No, it's not there. So through for a minor score. It's not taken there by Fursland. Picked up by McPherson. Was Fursland the first one. He's got the ball back again. Goes back towards the pocket. Baseley's there. Jovanovic over the top. I'll tell you what, he's landed on Baseley, I think.
It's a good grab.
Hurt the arm. Big Jovanovic. Big effort last week and 2 for the afternoon. Comes in. Good strong approach to goal. Umpire doesn't move too far. That's his second goal of the afternoon.
Calling it.
That's all over.
It's not. Stop it.
Back to the middle, Symes up against McFarlane. Symes gets it down. Lewis to run onto it.
How stupid.
Ball in the middle. And just look at him. Can hardly pick the footy up. He's got that much mud on his hands. Now he gets it. He gets a kick away towards Jacker. Oh, jeez. Could have been a free kick for a hold, but then again, TP doesn't like it. Goes back to the middle. There's the free kick. That's the one he missed before. For Bellpost, Till's got it. Symes handballs it away to Moreland. Wasn't ready for it. Then he gets a kick out. Might turn out okay, though. Fletcher's taken the mark. Right half forward flank. Wheels back around on his left. Goes long towards Baseley again. Up against Denneman. There's Baseley. Can't take the mark. Through the middle, Sean O'Neill. McPherson picked it up. Tried to give it to Venner, the big fellow. He lost it, though. Pratt kicked it off the ground. Goes back towards Moreland. He's wrapped up. Not going anywhere. Gets the footy free. Fletcher off the ground. Gains 20 metres. Holes find. He can't pick it up the first attempt. He's under pressure as well. Ball spills out from Pyle. Comes back towards Moreland. He's wrapped up. Strugs the tackle. Gets around on the left. Goes long towards full forward. Jovanovic against Matthews. Matthews got a hand to it. Sean O'Neill handball over the top. Is okay, and they run free. Jacker. Right foot kick towards half back and down the field, said the umpire. Free kick to Thomson, play on advantage. McLeod runs away. Gets 2 bounces. Symes, though, bears down. McLeod is going to get him. Symes, good chase. Goes towards half forward. Carr, there's down the field as well. So Carr's got the free kick. He kicks it over the top towards McFarlane. He's turned the ball over. And Robbie May takes the mark.
No.
At centre half back. He chips the ball over the top to McPherson. He can turn around and run if he wants to. He just holds it up, though. Back end of the centre square. Thought about the little chip. Still thinking about the little chip. Now it's a little chip to Symes. True centre half back position for Bellpost Hill. He chips the ball further afield to Pisano. He goes out towards centre wing. Brad Martin has taken the mark. He chips the ball over the top to Fantella. He can run on. They've done well. Created a loose man. He goes from centre wing to centre half forward. Venner, though, behind. And in front and play on. Did well there. Was Clark. Got it free to McLean. Handball inboard to Atkinson, who backs himself, runs through centre wing. Left foot kick. Long to Solder-Lamarkia. 2 on it. Mays gets back there. And also Martin 2 on 1. In the end, Bellpost still 9-7-61.
So the ball thrown back into play over the top overall. Third man up. So they did it a lot, Bellpost Hill. Goes towards Baird. He's running backwards now. He's going to be cornered. Handball's good. Finds Symes. Has time. Kicks round the corner. Only gets as far as O'Neill on the wing. And O'Neill goes by hand. Finds McLeod. So Steve McLeod now, just a short kick towards the pocket, goes looking for Solder-Markia, lands in the field of play. So throw in from the boundary umpire. Tapped out by Symes, finds Lewis, needs to pick the ball up, he traps it well, needs to go back and collect it, running supports there from May. So on the left foot, goes towards centre wing. Venner from behind, Mark in front, not taking this side together. They've got a good springboard towards next year, but they're going pretty well. Said the scoreboard doesn't reflect their true indication of the game. Handball comes out, goes towards Matthews. McLeod runs into him, so they push each other over. This time it's towards Jackson McLeod. Mark's not taken. At ground level, picked up by Jones. Feeds it over the top, only as far as Lewis. He doesn't take possession of it. Tried to tap it forward. Now he knocks it out. Goes towards Gergic, goes out wide to Jenkins, so in the back pocket he chips the ball further afield, and again Tobin comes up. Number of possessions again from Tobin today. Kicks back into the centre half back position. Symes by himself takes the mark. So they do this very well. They get out of defence with some nice kicking at the field play. Ball goes towards centre wing. This time it's intercepted. The ball tackle was made. There's Lima held without the ball. Now it's McPherson getting through the contest, picked up by Jenkins, has time, is smart, gets through the contest, goes on the left foot, goes forward towards Fursland, and he's taking the mark between wing and half forward. So Travis Fursland with the ball, looks further afield. Jovanovic's the target, big long lead in towards the pocket. Matthews is right there, Strods is also there. Handball comes over the top. Don't know who he went looking for, but he found Venner. Venner goes out wide to Jovanovic. Jovanovic kicks round the corner, back towards the hot spot. O'Neill's going to mark it. That's right, there's three of them. This one's Tom. He's taken the mark, so he's positioned himself well. Kicks in short, goes looking for McLeod. McLeod's up, pushing the back there. And the resulting free kick. Play on, says the umpire. Sean O'Neill grabs the opportunity, kicks the ball towards half forward, going back Gergic. Just too easy, and he takes the mark. Finds Fletcher, true centre wing. So Fletcher chips the ball inside. Lewis, again in space. So he can come back to Fletcher if he wants to. That's where he goes now, running into space. Baird's with him, but he lets Fletcher take the mark on his left side. So now Fletcher with the ball, decides to go long towards the pocket, in front, Pyle, lets it go through to Baseley, on the right foot, does the old Dacos, but Dan Matthews traps the ball and rushes it through for a minor score. So 9 goals, 8 now to Bellpost Hill, and 3-5 to Thomson. Third quarter, the Granny Cyclone Sports scoreboard.
Kick in by Matthews, goes to Yeo, then he comes back to the goal square. Finds Clark. He chips it towards Denneman. So they've gone across the face of goal twice. Now they're going to do it 3 times. Dangerous kick and out of bounds. Right forward pocket for Bellpost Hill.
Who was that? Who kicked it?
It was Denneman.
It was crap.
And
your kicks from last week, mate.
Bit like that.
Boundary throw in. Right forward pocket. Bellpost Hill into attack. Thrown in, Barton, big thump of the ball, back towards the hot spot, through the middle though, Clark, handball, towards centre half back, Jackson McLeod runs onto it, needs some support, got it back to Clark off a standing start, high kick towards centre wing, Lima, got his name written on it, read it very nicely, took the mark. In front of O'Neill, goes back towards centre half forward overall, takes the mark in the centre square, at centre half forward, chips the ball out wider, Fursland takes the mark. So Travis Fursland. Thomson have got most of their players behind the ball. He goes long towards Jovanovic. Up against Matthews. Jovanovic got a hand to it and then got pushed in the back, did he? Umpire said play on. And a pack develops around him. We'll have a ball up about 20 metres out from the Bellpost Hill goal. They lead 9-8-62. Thomson 3-5-23. So in control the Panthers. Ball up for Babb and Barton. Babb gets it down to the side of the pack and off hands.
7-8 minutes.
Need a couple.
Boundary throw in.
Need a couple. Need 5.
Tobin from the back of the contest. Ball spills free. Fantella off a step. Right foot kick. Good for distance. Accuracy though lacked. Through for one behind.
And it well outside 50 on a good day. Heavy ball now. Still thinks he will get the distance, so he decides to go straight down the ground. That's a great kick. Goes towards Matthews. He's up. Probably should have been a free kick with Barton coming back the other way, but it ends up with Sean Lewis, who goes to Venner, who kicks out wide. Fantella on the Fantella wing. Kicks inside 50, runs, goes long towards goal. Great looking kick. That's why he should play out that side every quarter.
Against
the umpires.
Tobin, no, let's not. Ball up again, secondary bounce. That's it. Get O'Neill forward. Do something. Sold Lamarckia in the middle. Good move. Get him in the middle. Babb.
Get him dirty.
Up against... There he is. He's dirty. He's in the mud. Good work, Salts.
Let's put Martin in there now.
And get it out of the mud, which he's done. Now it spills free. Tobin got a clearing kick. Foot race. Clark gets there in front.
Good
does well. And handball over the top, I mean, as far as Sean Lewis. Little kick around the corner. McPherson, Mitchell, Moreland comes at it. Clark again. Here's a crack, this kid. Goes to the right foot around the corner towards half forward. McLeod stands under it. So does Overall. Does well. Takes the mark. Under pressure. He's got Tobin in the middle. He goes in that direction now. And nearly took the mark, but it sat for him nicely in the mud. He picked it up. Goes long to centre half forward. Getting back there and taking the mark. Strods does well. Switches play to the outer side. And they take the mark. Play on quickly. Tresize. Kick over the top towards Yeo. Takes the mark. Left foot kick out wide's okay to Sean O'Neill, who's up forward now. Goes with the right foot kick. Delivers towards Carr. Gergich from behind. Now McLean. Handball. Shuffled it out to nobody in particular. O'Neill ran through, but without it in the end. Gergich did well. Venner. Handball to Gergich. Good pick up by Brent Gergich. Goes towards Baird at half-back. Takes the mark in front of Sololamarkia. And just steadies the play down for Bell Post Hill. Pole gives him a long lead. He goes in that direction now. Also Fursland. Pole goes up. He can't take the mark and off hands. So thrown in. Venner up against Bab. Bab got it down. Sololamarkia tapped it on. Jack up. So Venner gets it on. Coming back Jones. Needs some support. Fantella wrapped him up. Clark. Oh, he got one high too, and the umpire didn't pick it up. And now he said dropping the footy right in front of the Thomson supporters as well.
Giving him heaps.
So Moreland will take the free kick. Goes towards a pocket. Good kick. Finds Fursland. Back inboard. Travis Fursland looks for and finds. Good mark too.
They got to pin the blame somewhere.
That was Holzfine. So David Holzfine will. Comes in, 20 metres out. Kicks the goal. So here's third. 11.
Ball back in the middle of the ground. Venner this time up over the top. Dips it down. Running on this Tobin, who's had a great game today. Working hard as Betson underneath the contest. He can't get the ball out of there because it's buried in about 6 foot of mud bar to the ground. Ball thrown up this time. Again, Venner over the top. Holzfine can't take it. Baird's there. Good work there going through the other way. I think it was...
Oh, Martin's in there.
It was. Has he got dirty yet?
Oh,
Get
his knees are. Free kick found for something.
Oh, that was Timmy Barton. He had the wrong bloke. Get the other bloke down. At least he's got a bit of mud in his hands now because he got his hands dirty. So Barton with the ball. At right in the true centre of the ground. O'Neill stands the mark in that position. He decides to play on. Goes quickly towards Venner. Centre wing. Gergic just ambling past. His options are short or long, but he goes straight down the line, goes looking towards Pyle. Good spoil there from O'Neill. Goes towards Carr, goes back, collects the ball. Good, strong. So the umpire now restarts play. Throw-in's good. Babs from behind, taps the ball down. Picked up there by McLeod, Stephen McLeod. Venner on hands and knees, knocks the ball 20 metres along the ground. Goes towards their back defensive part, and it's Yeo that brings the ball around. Kicks back outside 50, going back as with both players lies on the ball, and it goes over the boundary line to be thrown in. That was McLeod and also Fursland. Good contest.
Oh, no! Why does this guy think he can just come in and overrule the woman umpire? I think this is...
I don't think it's got anything to do with the fact that she's a woman. I just think he likes the power of being an umpire.
So the ball's kicked towards centre wing. Kick from Lime is picked off there by Card. Doesn't go too far. Baird's there with the ball. Barton coming through the back of the contest. Picks it up. Good clean pick up. Into the slop it goes. Bounces and stops. Picked up there by Tobin of the brothers. Kicks in towards the forward line. Goes looking for McPherson. Runs onto it. Able to get round Denneman on the left foot from the pocket. Swings it back towards the goal square. Mark's not taken. Good contest. Atkinson stays on his feet. Picks the ball up for Thomson. Kicks out of defence. Goes looking for Sololamarkia. Oh, nice 50 clean pick up there from the big fella. Turns around. Handballs over the top looking for Matthews. Ball runs over the boundary line. It's gone out of field of play.
I think there are some deep-seated gender issues here between some of the umpires.
Cow. It's got nothing to do with that. He just loves to impart his knowledge.
He does. I know it's called knowledge, though. Ball's picked up there by Denneman. Goes round backing half of the field. Handballs back into the middle of the ground. Picked up there by Lewis on the left foot. Kicks round the corner. Goes towards goal. Firstly said, you're not getting it. I'm going to get it. It's been touched. And it's through for a minor score.
O'Neill kicks in. But the other O'Neill this time, Pat, kicks it in to the side of the pack at half-back. Up McLeod. Inboard to Matthews. Handball to McLeod, who ran out and then ran back in. He handballed it towards O'Neill. And that was Tom. Got it away to Mitchell. Short little kick to McLeod. Jackson. Between the McLeods and the O'Neills. We've got 25% of the team here. He kicks it back inboard to Jones, who takes the mark. Switches play towards Sololamarkia, who followed up from half-back. Now he's in the middle. He goes with a right foot kick towards the leader, McLean. But he sits and waits, and Jenkins doesn't. He plays on. Left foot kick, terrible off the boot. Turned it over, but it might sit okay for overall at half back. He chips the ball over the top towards the Tobin brother. He can't take it with him, though. But he wraps up. Strod's out there, and the ball spills free. Fantella on the wing, gets it towards Lewis at 50. Sean Lewis back in board. Pyle, great mark. Great mark.
What are we going to do in the last quarter?
Now what's happened?
What's going on?
Going to Caleb Basely, is it?
The freak. Bit of murmurings from the Thomson faithful here too, can I tell you? Down beside us.
Yeah, they're not happy.
They're not happy. Basely comes in, kicks the goal. So, through for his second of the afternoon. Hey?
That's right.
No, but...
Trailing umpire. Let's go. Bell back in the middle of the ground. You can have your time again in a minute. We'll get to a break. Go there. Jenkins kicks in towards the half-forward line. Oh, bounce favours Tobin. Tobin goes back to Fursland. Fursland sees Pyle running wide. This time he's going to get it. Atkinson does well. Puts his hand up. Falls in the hands of Pyle. Kicks round the corner. Goes forward. Jovanovic traps the ball in the field of play. Can't get clean pick up. Ball goes...
circles.
In for fraternity.
Because it's practically telling the other umpire that they can't umpire. In a not so...
subtle way.
So the ball now back with the umpire. No, it's not. It's back with the players in the middle of the ground, and it's hit towards centre wing. Oss is there. No, that's Dressage. And he picks the ball up nicely. Barton's with him, and the ball goes over. So the ball's right back in the field of play. Goes in the backwards, and it's picked up by Bazzano. Kicks round the corner. O'Neill's there, Sean, and he takes the mark. So Sean O'Neill with the ball, half back flank. Tobin standing the mark. Looking for options. Siren will sound to end the third quarter here at Godfrey Street, which will see the visitors' bell post still go in 12-10, 82 to 3-5, 23. Thomson.
Goal kickers.